Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Plane Crazy Robotics Championship Season 3, hosted by yours truly in Roblox Combat League and Polaris in Chaos Wizard Robotics. I am currently in Vanguard's Colosseum, one of RCO's largest and most complex custom arenas built in Plane Crazy, aiming to provide some of the best matches that the RCO's ever hosted. I'm your host, Mintor, and today we will be revealing who got into the tournament for the third season of RCO's Plane Crazy Championship. There's been a ton of new bots, new members, and there's a lot of potential for new stars to rise in the league, so let's see the picks. Now I'll be handing the mic over to Getty, one of our co-hosts of the PCRC Season 3 Championship, who is currently in the RCO building, ready to show you the 12 picks of the Proving Ground sessions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PCRC-III Championship. My name is Getty, and I will be revealing the PCRC draft picks for Season 3. Now, the first bot to get in with the robot with the best record is Dipping Sauce, built by Mintor and Ultra Apex Robotics.
Now that is just expected, one of the most active robots in the Proving Ground sessions, one of the most damaging bots we have ever seen in this tournament, and one of the first ever bots to introduce hammers into the PCRC Championship series. And overall, the bot has destroyed spinners and split bots in half, one of the most damaging bots ever. Absolutely deserved of the seeding.
The second bot to get into the PCRC-III Championship is Pink, built by Corey in Chaos Wizard Robotics.
Now, no one expected NPink to come out of nowhere. A last-minute submission in the applications page showed up out of nowhere and completely dominated every single match that is done in the Proving Grounds. Split robots' weapon from their chassis in the first hit. Absolutely amazing, and that damage skill, 10 out of 10. Absolutely, I don't even know what to say at this point.
The third bot to get drafted in the PCRC Championship is Murder Hornet, built by Polaris and Chaos Wizard Robotics.
Now, although Murder Hornet did not exactly have the best record, their preparation for the upcoming seasons of Season 3 was absolutely amazing. They had multiple configurations, almost every single weapon type as a configuration, and they would just be prepared for any single bot that they faced, and consistency is what exactly got them to the third seed.
A fourth bot that will be drafted into the PCRC-III Championship is Aquamarine, built by Vaulted and Halftone Wyvern Robotics.
Now, Aquamarine is one of the most damaging bots in the entire sport of PCRC. 9 out of 10 on the damage scale. That drum that spins up and down is super clever and allows them to clip into opponents, shred them to oblivion, and that is the reason why they're 3-0 tonight.
The fifth bot that will be drafted into the PCRC Championship 3 is Drumlin, built by Polaris and Chaos Wizard Robotics.
Now, Drumlin, arguably one of the most famous bots in PCRC alongside Lightning Bolt and Berserker, built by Polaris and Chaos Wizard Robotics. That drum spinner has gone through 5 different upgrades, 5 different versions, and every single version they have hit harder and harder. Pause. But now they're 4-4, doing better than they ever have, and they're ready to win the championship.
The sixth bot to get drafted into the PCRC Championship is the Son of Samsara. It's built by Vaulted and Halftone Wyvern Robotics.
Now, Son of Samsara also won a last-minute submission built by Vaulted and Halftone Wyvern Robotics. This bot is actually a son of a 1K bot called Samsara. 8 out of 10 on the damage scale, and the ability to control and that wheel durability is what exactly got him to 3-1 tonight.
The 7th bot to get drafted into the PCRC Championship is the legend Lightning Bolt, built by Mintor and Ultra Apex Robotics.
Now, Lightning Bolt, arguably one of the most famous bots in PCRC, alongside Berserker, is one of the most famous bots, and also that giant egg beater allowed them to go 2-0. Also, one of the last-minute submissions in PCRC Proving Grounds. 8 out of 10 on the damage scale, 7 out of 10 on control, and 6 out of 10 on durability. Just because how large it is, but it makes up for it with this massive egg beater.
The 8th bot to get drafted into the PCRC-III Championship is Berserker, built by All-In Ultra Apex Robotics.
Now, just behind Lightning Bolt is the 8th pick Berserker, one of the most famous bots out there again, and a main rival of Lightning Bolt. That Bagamizer horizontal mid cutter, able to absolutely throw bots across the arena, allowing the Berserker to get that control. Look at the control scale, 9 out of 10. But due to its fling, it's not able to do as much damage as the other bots, but over time it has been one of the most famous bots, and obviously one of the most flingy bots in the entire tournament.
The 9th bot to get drafted into the PCRC-III Championship is Mystic, built by Baconator in Chaos Wizard Robotics.
Now, the 9th pick Mystic, built by Baconator and Chaos Wizard Robotics. 8 out of 10 on the damage scale. That hammer saw is able to grind into robots and obviously open up their internals and possibly cause battery fires if there were battery fires in Plane Crazy, you get what I mean. And also, since it's a hammer saw robot, it's able to control the fight with its forks and able to do massive hits on the top side of robots where other bots usually don't have any armor.
The 10th bot to get drafted into the PCRC-III Championship is the rookie Geometric Insanity, built by RT Mars and Frostbite Robotics.
Now the 10th pick, Geometric Insanity, of record 2-1. That durability, 10 out of 10 on that scale. That's because since it's such a small bot, the builder RT Mars is able to compact the bot super well, make it super durable, compress the layers of armor into it, and the weapon has never been ripped out, armor has barely been broken, and that allows them to be super aggressive without any cost of durability and damage. And you know what I mean.
The 11th bot to get drafted into the PCRC-III Championship is Gunslitter, built by Bloodsport and Crying Blood Robotics.
Now the 11th pick for this draft, Gunslitter, built by Bloodsport and Crying Blood Robotics. It's a really unique bot with like a sword and sword disc spinner and a shield, able to protect itself from obviously hammer saws and also horizontal spinners and vertical spinners, and overall able to get that durability in. So we're expecting a lot from this bot tonight.
And the final bot to be drafted into the PCRC-III Championship, it's Mr. Irrelevant, Little Big Planet, built by Carol and Chaos Wizard Robotics.
And now our final pick for the PCRC-III draft, Little Big Planet, built by Carol and Chaos Wizard Robotics. Joined the last Proving Ground session with a huge style spinner, able to get that one win, and that one win with pure control is what got them a spot over the other 1-0 bots in this tournament. With that damage, 9 out of 10 on that scale, 9 out of 10 control, and 7 out of 10 durability.
Now, we have 2 waitlist bots that are waiting for their shot in the 12-bot roster. If one of the drafted members is unable to make it, the door is wide open for one of the waitlisted robots to join the championship with their robot. Let's hear the waitlisted picks. The first waitlisted bot to be drafted into the PCRC Championship is Frostmaw, built by Pi and Scraphead Robotics. The final waitlist bot to be drafted into the third PCRC Championship is Heated Metal from Venus, built by Celeste and Celestial Robotics.
And that is it. That is it for the PCRC-III draft. Congratulations to all 14-ish competitors that got in, and I hope to see you in the tournament.